Alrighty. Uh, we are online. Give me just a moment. I'm gonna double check that we have some public domain tunage going. But welcome to Sofa Justice Warriors presents Android Netrunner Fantasy Flights game. We're gonna be playing online today. We're going to be playing about 90 minutes of a runner and then 90 minutes of a court. This week I saw a stream that Code Marvelous did where he ran up against IG, Industrial Genomics, and that deck was super good and super oppressive, and it kind of went by the wayside. Some things got shuffled around on the most wanted list, and it was having some trouble. Second here. It was, it kind of had receded a bit, but it still exists, and it's still out there, and it still will kick your butt if you come up against unprepared. So I thought a fun thing to do would be to revisit Blackmail Val. Blackmail Val is a super oppressive deck, especially before Blackmail was triple most wanted on triple most wanted by Michael Boggs. But it's still out there, and as you can see from our list, you can absolutely still play it. It still is out there in a threat, so I thought we'd remind Corps that they can't always depend on those Fairchilds getting rezzed. And then we have Blues Ruse. This is Ulcron's deck that was put out a little bit ago, maybe 2-3 days ago, about adding traps to Blue Sun, which is crazy pants, and I am all about. So we'll see that about 90 minutes in. But in the meantime, thank you all for joining us, and without further ado, let's go find ourselves an opponent. Let's make sure we let them know we are live streaming and that we are the runner. And there we go. I'm going to take a second here, type in a quick message about this being on Sofa Justice Warriors' Twitch, which is also the... let's make sure we actually pick that. Twitch.tv/Sofa Justice Warriors. And we'll just save that, and howdy. I'm not sure who Feathers is, but Feathers in our Twitch game says hello. So we'll go ahead. Oh, we have ourselves some CTMs. So let's take a look at this hand. It's got a little bit of money. It's got Scrubber, which is going to help a little bit against that trace. And it's got same olds than I've had. So let's give it a shot. Let's give a GLHF to our opponent. Let's zoom in a bit so things are a little bit visible, a little bit more visible, and see what they're up to. See here, drew a card and an ice and a hedge fund. All right, so we're going to drop a daily and a scrubber. We're gonna run. No, we're not gonna run just yet. We're gonna gain 1 credit just in case we hit a Jackson, and give R&D a little poke. So here's our run on R&D. Looks like it was successful. Oh, it's this deck. I don't think we need to... yeah, we do. Yep, we're going to trash that. So we'll give our opponents being very generous. And we're going to go ahead and run that, say it's good, trash that, and we'll end the turn. Getting a quick message from our producer here. Give me just a second. I don't think there's any anything you're hearing on your end, but I am not using anything but a USB powered Zune. Let's see here. I've had worse for $1. Fill our hand back up. This is pretty phenomenal. We're gonna gain some credits, and I think we're just gonna money up this turn. Next turn looks like it's gonna be a lot saucier. Let's go to the messages one more time. But let's see here. We are, man, they have just been moneying up hard. Let's inject for some goodies. We'll start our turn up. Inject. There we go. All right. Just saw a paperclip, which is good to have in the yard. Let's gamble surely, get another scrubber down, and we will drop that swoon. Let's get Masanori down. So we'll end our turn here. Next turn we're going to be able to trash the pad campaign, pay the tag, and keep them under control, although I'm not sure we care how much money they have. Let's take a look and see. Okay, so here's the scoring remote. Still looking for that Blackmail. But I'm not sure what they're up to. We're kind of strangled a little bit until we can actually find our blackmails, but I'm hoping that they're going to show up pretty quickly here. They have all the money in the world. I have a feeling that's going to be macrophage into Arabatra, so let's just run on server 1. That's going to be successful. We're going to pay 3 to trash pad campaign. We're going to CTM trace us for 4. That's fine. We'll take that tag. Go ahead and remove it. And I think we're going to have to just gain another credit or 2. I don't want to run yet. I'm having some trouble finding the give me just a second here. I'm having a little trouble finding my blackmails. This deck does run a ton of them as well as trope, and just not wanting to cough them up. So we will track that blackmail down in our deck somewhere. We may have to overdraw a bit. Oh, we should have dirty laundried last turn. Alright. So let's run server 3. See what we have going there. Chronos Project. Ooh, look at these sneaky sneaks. So Chronos Project means I definitely need to find a barrier that's not going to hurt me to have to run over and over. But I'm going to drop a pair of same old things and dirty laundry into archives just for a few clicks. We're going to surrender server 2. Hopefully it's not a second Chronos Project. Corporate sales team? Explodapalooza. Yep. So that is just fine. Let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's draw one more time. There's a blackmail. So we will RDI here, end the turn, and now the fun begins. With an RDI and a blackmail and that en passant, it's going to be pretty gross, especially with that third scrubber coming down. I think my opponent knows what's up, but being able to blackmail into... yeah. So, I don't know. I figure they know we've drawn a blackmail by now. But, let's find out. So let's go ahead and blackmail into server 2. So we'll click blackmail and server 2. This gets super gross when we play en passant twice to completely destroy the server itself. Project Beal, we'll go ahead and grab that. Let's run server 4 just in case they're getting a little cheeky. It's Jacko. I'm going to crack him. That is fine. I think we en passant twice because that's kind of funny. Hold on. Thank you, Circle Master, in the Jinteki chat for... Yeah, it's a learning experience. Feathers is a much nicer opponent than a... because that card was installed even though it was face down. So we will go 8, 7, 6, 5. So, looks like our en passants cost us a little more than we think they do. Let's make sure that blackmail doesn't suffer any sad fate. And we will continue. So I'm hoping that RDI puts a little bit of pressure on them. They're going to be drawing pretty furiously. So they got some money. So we are going to... So we will black... Oh, So we will we'll go ahead and RDI into, or we'll go ahead and blackmail into RMD. Hope we see something good here. Let's access a card from the deck. Let's deal a Chronos project, and let's see a restructure. That is fine. And let's let our... Oh, it did. All right. So let's gain some credits. And looks like we're going to end our turn. So I think we're doing good. We got both the Kronos projects out of the way, which should give our emergency panic button paperclip a little more teeth. Let's go ahead and check and see what the haps is. All right. So what did our opponent do? Draw, restructure. Seems good. I have a feeling they're going to try and mid-seasons us pretty hardcore on the next agenda we steal. But in the meantime, let us start by running archives just to get a free card draw. And we keep them honest. Data Raven, yeah. Alright, let's draw once, inject, and drop a daily cast. So that's going to tick us up some money. I don't know that we need the third scrubber. Which Kill Stealing thinks that I actually look like a runner. Kill Stealing, which runner is it? Please don't say wizard. But yeah, I kind of got the Ken Tenma thing going, maybe. Yeah, our opponent is desperately, furiously looking for mid-seasons. Enforcing loyalty. Wow. That is a sexy, sexy splash. Yeah. Can't boost the link, so there we go. Oh no, my casts! Alright. So, let us gain a credit. We will dirty laundry into archives to get our money back up. Looks like the run was successful. Ooh, a boom. My. Looks like we need to fix our money situation, so let's do this. And just... let's get that liberated down, and next turn might just be a money turn. So I'm pretty sure what's over on server 2 is nothing good. But let's find out. Let's all find out together. What? What is happening? Oh my god. I'm a mess. I need to pay better attention. We're gonna go ahead and just gain another credit. I'm a decker in my off days. Yeah, deckers are the worst part of Shadowrun, and thankfully they are not as bad a mess as in Android Netrunner, which is totally not Shadowrun. Kill Stealing says ANR is the favorite favorite cyberpunk, and it absolutely is. It actually has probably the best backstory of all of them, because it all makes sense from a economic standpoint, which is really how you have to approach those things. Just letting my opponent know that the fewer take-backsies I have, the better. Oh my god, I could have clicked Liberated for both of those. So, we're going to click Liberated, click Liberated, click Liberated, and drop an Obelisk, and end the turn. So this is a... Yes, welcome to the stream, Kill Stealing. Are you from the thread on SA or Reddit or Facebook or which? I'm guessing SA, but I could be wrong. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you for finding us on Something Awful and tuning in. All right. It's time to do some work on R&D. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Blackmail, R&D. They're going to say, okay. We're going to continue. We got a successful run. We'll access some cards in the deck. Oh boy. There's the mid-seasons. Yeah. Kill Stealing says he's been playing Kitchen Table for a long time. And this is absolutely it's a fantastic game compared to just the core sets, which aren't great. So they will give us a tag, we will remove that tag, money up, end the turn. We're now drawing 2 cards every single time we run R&D. I know they don't... Oh, there's the Resistor. There's the Resistor. But we have a bad pub, and it is free to break resist, or almost free to break Resistor with. Yeah, it would be free with bad pub to use the paperclip, and that gets it out of the bin, where it's pretty vulnerable. So they're digging hard. Let us game 4, draw, and drop a same old. Still haven't seen any tropes, which is how we're going to go ahead and recycle our deja vus and our same olds and our blackmails to make sure that the spam never, ever, ever stops. So is that breaking news? Alright, we pretty much have to go get that, even if it's a ghost branch. So let's same old Blackmail server 2. Yep. So we're just going to be buried in tags very, very shortly. So we've got to play one now. Let us Blackmail HQ. Since we're on 6, I'm pretty sure that we can find something. CVS, okay. Yeah, we'll pay 1, sure. And we will discard. I think we can discard the MK Ultra. So, how much is this mid-seasons for? Is the question we ask, because we know they draw it. A couple turns ago we saw it off R&D and then they drew into it, so let's find out. They got us by 12 credits, So that could be 13 tags? Oh, no, they... we all saw it off an RDI. How much is that trace in the window? 21. Sounds good. Okay. Yeah, I'll just take 21 tags. That's fine. Can you boom me? You got it? Yep. So it goes. We'll go ahead and leave and find ourselves a new opponent. So we will let the opponent graciously know that we are live streaming using Blackmail Val. Circle Master. Circle Master hosts on SA and is down to play some White Tree. So we will give them the good luck, have fun. Now we're not seeing the scrubbers this game that we saw last game. They're going to decide to mulligan or not. I think we keep this because we have all of the money and then we redraw with inject. That looks pretty saucy to me. That's like the perfect 4 clicks you'd ever want to see. So we'll get that going. So we'll go sure gamble. And click for 4. Alright. So now we're looking at 4 credits. I don't know if strategy is really the word for what's going on here. But let's inject, see what shows up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Who's our rebirth target, kids? Let's spend another turn setting up. So we will gamble, casts, and... Who is the rebirth target? Who? Let's see. We're gonna have some money. I think we want... Who do we want? I think we want Wizard. Just for... What is her thing again? Oh, that's neat. So we've rebirthed into the newest ID, Alice Merchant. Now we just need to see a blackmail or two. I think she's from Earth Scion. She's definitely from the new Mars packs. She's from pack 3. And we will then wait patiently to see if we can rustle up some action from Circle. We're just chatting about Alice Merchant here. Let me zoom in on her a scooch. You can actually... Ooh, no, don't do that. Let's move me a little bit. There we go. That's a good spot for me. So now we can read Alice. She says, the first time you make a successful run on archives each turn, the corp must trash one card from HQ. So if we can find a Blackmail and an en passant to make archives a little more appealing, this could be pretty great. Alright, so that's Sundews show up. Alright. So we will draw once. Perfect. Let us Blackmail into archives. That'll get us in there. Oh, it says not implemented. I guess it's their choice, right? And we will run server 1. See some goodies here. Ooh. Think we need to pay 4 to trash that. Okay, good. We lost the thing we don't care about. And last click, let's draw up. So we don't get double EMP'd out of the game. Neural EMP, dumb event that keeps the runners from going nuts. Oh boy. So we're doing what is this? Black Tree Mind Games out of White Tree? Madness! So we will Deja Vu for Blackmail. We'll Blackmail into archives again. So they'll need to trash a card. ELP, right? Wow. And let's run server 3. Museum of History. Yeah, that's gotta go. And see if we can't find something in server 2 that's just as sexy. Oh! Welp. I kind of knew I was making a mistake. I should have drawn up above 3. But so it goes. And let's find ourselves a new opponent. So we'll throw this up. Let them know we're live streaming. Let them know that we're the runner. Pick out Valencia and see where that goes for us. And we will mess with this chroma key, try and make it look better for you. Just give us 1 second. Alright, that's a lot cleaner. There we go. Sure. Let's play Circle again and see if I can run any better. Here we go. All right. Let me try playing better. All right. So this hand, I think the correct move last game that I didn't do was to draw into Blackmail en passant. Not only is that combo filthy, but it helps a lot in keeping keeping those blackmails to only for high impact runs. Let's start by poking HQ. Yep, see him use a snare right off. We'll go ahead and trash that. They hit, and I've had worse, a cast and a deja vu. The deja vu is the only thing that kind of hurts. But we will dirty laundry into server 1. Yeah, we'll crash that for 2 credits. Remove a tag. And let's run server 2, because I don't think we're going to get another chance. Another mental health clinic. There are only 2 to trash for us right now, which isn't the worst. We're a little hurting for money, but I think we're going to be okay. What are they frenzing back? Both the clinics? Ha. That is fine. Let's start with an inject into some good stuff. Yeah, this is just about perfect. Blackmail into R&D. And passant that. We'll gain a credit and end our terms. So we have a little bit of work to do as far as yeah. So I know that's Museum of History he drew. Oh no, my 1 blackmail. So we're gonna go ahead and inject. I have 7 hand and 7 cards in the hand. I think I can just click for 3 credits. So obviously this isn't ideal to not have those credits handy, but we're about to go credit liberated. Yeah. I know one of those is a museum. Yeah. So we will go. Now we have to run. Let's run R&D. See what's going on over there. What do we lose? Oh, a same old and a liberated. Okay. Let's gain a credit, and take care of that Museum of History. Yep. That's 2 credits down. So again, starved for credits. We're going to have to zoom out just a little bit since they're going wide. Jackson draws them back up. So that's another must trash for them. We're going to go credit, liberated this turn. Unfortunately, we have to basically do the Anarch Sure Gamble, but worse. Leave that Jackson on the table for a turn. They're frantically searching for ice. We're going to need to go on a trashing spree pretty quick here. But in the meantime, let's take a look at HQ. Celebrity gift. And we have to deal with that Jackson. You gotta do what you gotta do. So that hostel was pretty unpleasant to show up, and there's the museum. Alright. This is kind of oppressive. It's a certain kind of oppressive. What do we do here? I think we need money so that our obelisks finds us Masanori, finds us all the good stuff. As it stands right now, this is pretty miserable for us. I'm not sure if anybody has any tips on how to beat this. I am all ears. Let's get something out of HQ. Nothing but... Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, we can't. Alright. We have to run server 9. Get rid of that museum. And we'll gain a credit and end the turn. Yeah, this is desperately miserable. I don't think I have any outs. I'm just too broke and too card poor. So ELP. Okay. I mean, I think it's a data mine or something, not bad. Let's see what happens. Oh, goody. Yeah, I don't know what my outs are. Letting my opponent know that between Museum of History, Double Hostile, there was just nothing I had going. So I could, yeah, there we go. So yeah, opponent gets the lock in, nothing we can really do about it. So we will track down another one. Let's oh, I forgot to let them know I was live streaming, so let's make sure. There we go. So we got our runner deck locked in, and we will hopefully find ourselves an opponent pretty quick. And Gilded Dawn has joined us. So let's see what they're... Oh, Wayland. Core set Wayland. So we got Building a Better World up against us. Let's see here. We got money. We got more money. We got more money. I don't know. I feel like when I play Netrunner, I end up doing the thing you're not supposed to do, which is always responding to the last crisis, where I am, I lost a game because I was broke, so the next game I keep bad hands that are just money, and then I lose a game because I was flatlined, so the next game I just have a full hand forever. But in the meantime, let's go. Sure gamble. Liberated. Click liberated. And draw a card. Another liberated. Perfect. We're going to go click, click, click. Another liberated. See what happens. See if we can... Yeah, Corset Wayland. Kill stealing mentions. I don't know. I think this is a good idea, especially with IPO just having been released. Interesting. So we know we're looking at Barney, right? Barney Stinson has to show up. He's 0 influence. I don't think we need Sulset Slums, but let's draw again. Another sure gamble. Alright, we'll put Sulset in the graveyard. Not graveyard, I'm sorry, heap. We'll put Sulset in the heap and see if we end up needing it. If we do, we can always Deja Vu for it. What is happening? Their money is just out of control. I guess they're trying to mid-seasons us? I don't know. But we will sure gamble, draw, trope, draw, end the turn. So trope is the trope's the silly card. That's the one that lets us find stuff forever. Are they going to give us more bad pub? Oh, all right. Well, now we have 3 clicks. Well, we're going to surrender that ID. And end the turn. We have to discard. We'll get rid of that MK Ultra, and I feel like Scrubber might not be a big deal this game. Okay, yeah, they're absolutely on a mid-season's boom plan, so now we have to find our Plascree. Let's Dirty Laundry Archives. I don't love this play, but it's 3 credits and a card for 1 click. Oh, God. Oh. We're going to save this rebirth for next turn. We're going to rebirth into Omar and have ourselves a good old time. But in the meantime, let us medium click. There we go. So we're keeping credits with them. This high-risk investment's no fun, but I haven't seen a Blackmail yet. I've drawn 15 cards out of my deck. So I think committing Ice to Archives is a mistake. All you're doing is shutting off my Dirty Laundries, which, you're still going to be without the ability to play remotes that aren't protected. That'll just change where my Dirty Laundry targets are. I think I want... It's so many operations. They're all operations economy. Eddie Kim seems correct. Quetzal would also have probably been acceptable. Let's draw. Hacktivist isn't going to do anything this game. End the turn. So it's important to note, we don't need... we can't ever get around a mid-seasons at all, because they can always just click to have just as much as us. So there really isn't a way around a high-risk investment mid-seasons play, but we can hunt down and kill their boom. We have got to find something useful. I've had worse. All these are amazing. Drop a high-risk investment. Draw. All right. All our cards are hiding from us. So, yeah. There's our graveyard. We just we can't contest anything until we find a blackmail. And once we do, we're in business. Oh, God. Well, this is the nightmare scenario. Executive Boot Camp is the worst card we could see. Just the worst. And this doesn't end the run, so I think if we can find a blackmail, we're still good. There they are. Okay. So now... we're gonna have to end the turn tagged. Or not. Not end passant that card, which I don't think we need to. Oof. Losing an en passant hurts. Let's see if they pop them. I guess they could pop them to fetch another one, but I don't think that's the best thing they could do. We are tagged, which we need to deal with. So we found all the stuff. I don't think we need a third deja vu. We'll just end the turn. But yeah, we had to break our back to get rid of that executive boot camp, because if they res all the ice, then we're just a bad runner deck. Interesting. All right. So next turn is going to be a setup turn. And we're going to probably going to click for money, click for money, click for money, click for money. And let's get a same old thing on the board. There we go. So I think we're going to be okay now. We got a medium. We got Dejas for days. We have to go get that Hollywood renovation, and now we can't. So, all right. How do we deal with that? We need a code gate breaker. There's sentry breaker and a... Alright. Think we inject. That's going to draw us the most cards for 4 credits. That did not draw us what we want. And neither did that. So this is probably going to be a real short game. Let's throw down an obelisk and pitch all of our stuff that won't do good things. So we have the Whitman sampler now of cards in our graveyard, and it's just not going to matter because we can't find the cards we need that we actually need. So we'll let them... yeah. We have to find a code gate breaker. And until we do, we are dead in the water because they can just advance behind that forever. So, let's start with an inject. Did that find our code gate breaker? No. Let's do an I've had worse. There it is. Now we have a code gate breaker, and we can do some things. Let's drop a RDI. Same old thing, and we can pitch the other one. No, pitch the Blorchestra. I don't want to pitch the Blorchestra. If we pitch that Blorchestra and then he comes after it with an arc lockdown, we are just sad panda city. So here's some mind games. But if either one of those is a 3-2, we're just dead. So, let's start. Well, we have to run all three in order and hope for the best. So let's run server 3. Let's see what's going on here.
There isn't any real
Jackson gets popped. Let's see. Okay, so we got to do some math here. So at 5 strength, let's see here. So the first pump does nothing, so it's gonna be 6-9. Wow, it's gonna be 9 credits to get into server 1, and I am almost certain we're being rused. So let us blackmail into server 2. Ooh. Oofda. Yeah. We kind of have to. And let's hope that's not game. All right. So, we definitely messed up by not... Yep. Oh, man. Executive boot camps again. The worst. Hortum. Oof. It's another one that you can't let fire, but it's significantly cheaper to break with Blorchestra. So, let's see what happens here. So we're going to have to get in, which is no fun. It's 9 to break with Mausolus. Blech. So, start turn. Gain some credits. Oh boy. Screwed up again. I should have let them gain those credits. Let that first sub fire. I don't know what I was thinking. Or blackmail afterwards. Yeah, I think I just got to concede here. I got no outs, and I don't want to waste another 20 minutes with them, and they don't want to waste another 20 minutes with me. So, we'll let them have that one. Let's try and find a new opponent that's doesn't have the one card that beats us. So we'll take Val out for one more spin. Again, it is a strong deck. It's got, it's got the things in it that you're going to want to have. I just don't understand how it's not coming together for me. I mean, there's been a bunch of players. I've been playing super loose and badly. So, let's see. ETF. We have a donator to the donator to them. So they gotta be on Moon, which means this hacktivist is super, super strong. And we're definitely gonna want this scrubber as well. But they have to be on Moon, or at least some. I don't think they're on the old Glacier HB. I don't put them on that. But let's hacktivist it up. That was sequenced incredibly poorly. Again, all the play errors. Yap. Yap. So, here's my thinking. I could have trashed it and gone broke, but I think by not giving them the second card in archives, that means they can't undo my first turn just by friends in high placing. Let's take another look at this this cam setting and see if we can adjust the filter, the chroma key just a little bit.
It can be extremely harmful and result in severe trauma.
Whoop. Looks like that's a little better. What do they do? Draw, credit, credit. Seems strong. So we're gonna let this daily business show tick down just a little bit more before we go and actually deal with it. So trashing daily business show for one real credit seems good. So we're gonna get that cast down. Next turn we're gonna draw a ton of cards because they're digging furiously for accelerated, or not accelerated. Oh my god, I can't remember the name of the fast advance card. The card that defines the entire faction. The four cost operation, biotic labor. Biotic labor. That's what they're digging for. So we are effectively wizard right now. We're effectively wizard where we can just trash all their stuff for free. Let's go ahead and get down a same old thing. And end the turn. So what this same old thing represents is we can now, if they put another piece of ice on R&D or HQ, we can go Blackmail, en passant, same old, en passant, and spend our turn trashing two of their pieces of ice. which gives them 2 less things that they're going to be able to effectively friends back when they're furiously looking to friends back Estelle. Yeah, I think this scrubber is going to be clutch all game, and they're definitely representing asset-based economy. And when you have asset-based economy instead of operation, then hacktivist ends up being super strong. Just how it goes. There we go. So they're gonna have to clear that, not get value off of either ABT or Vitruvius. Are they gonna do it? You can also just same olds it back, which I think is funnier. So there we go. And we will draw. Ha! That is funny. And we will gain a credit. So I think we're looking pretty good here. We're just a little shy on the credits area, but we did drop a hacktivist, and they're going to have to work real hard to clear the second one. ABT is also kind of a risky thing for me. It can get some really nasty ice face up. I think if you're against Val, Blackmail Val especially, you pretty much have to fire ABT regardless of whether or not you have a Jackson. You might give up a point, 2 points or even 4 points, but getting a res piece of ice on a server just locks me out hardcore, especially if it's something that does not have a clickable answer. But I mean, even a Fairchild is just mean. Oh, wow. Just 3 credits. Sounds good. I think they are... Let's take a visit at HQ, because I think I can snipe something snazzy in the next 2 clicks. Let's see what they got. You can't res it. You gotta hit continue, buddy. There we go. So, opponent had to think about whether or not they could click continue. We'll call that a successful run. We'll grab a food for our trouble. Let's en passant that piece. And let's run HQ 2 more times and see what we turn up, huh? We got an Eli. And another Eli? Lakshmi. Well, since it's free, I will go ahead and end my turn. So they're going to have to throw that Eli down. And what they don't know is we're going to be able to just Deja Blackmail back in there. But yeah, this is straight up Moon's deck. I'm certain of it. I actually don't have a terrible problem with them rezzing Eli there, maybe? But let's see what we can draw. We'll do that. That way we can just money up next turn. Go money, money, Deja for Blackmail. Because this is the in-faction Arc Lockdown. And then I'm not sure what else they can do. Guess we should go check at some point. We'll Dirty Laundry in there next turn. It's another way to get cards out of our hand, and we should get John Masanori. Let's go draw, money, Dirty Laundry Archives. I think that's the right play. Let's check on him real quick, see what the holdup is. That's interesting that the way you get the extended arts on the IDs and the other cards that have extended art versions, is to donate to the Jinteki creator. Well, I don't want to dirty laundry that, but at the same time, I don't want to pay 2 clicks to look at it and have it be a Jackson. So what do we have in here? Oh, we got a Friends and a Fairchild. Seems good. Let's check on server number 5. Turtlebacks. We will trash that for $1 real. That is a fine thing to trash for $1 real. And we will inject. What do we not care about? I think the I've had worse, because I don't know that I want to pay a credit to draw 3. So next turn we can go Deja, or not Deja, liberated account, liberated into Deja for Blackmail, which is the more important piece. Yep. Alright. Okay, Estelle. Oof. Oh, I should have played Hacktivist. Boy, I wish I had a rumor mill. But in the meantime, let's turn off their current for a click. Let's make them pop Estelle Moon. Yep. Which one is the tech startup? Tech startup was 8, right? Yes.
We are controlling transmission.
All right. Feeling good about this turn. Got my hacktivist back online. We're gonna need to get some money going here real quick though. Just having all that friends back and having to do it again, even with the scrubber, even with the bad pub, it's just brutal. You know, meanwhile we're trying to set up, we're trying to get our RDIs down and our things in place to do those high impact runs we need to win. And yeah, just a mess. The good news is we can recur our current and they can't recur theirs, and Hacktivist just shuts their deck down hard. So they're going to need to do something crazy like archive memories for their own current.
We are controlling transmission.
They're taking their time thinking. Ha! So we know that's a Lakshmi. And I'm going to guess that one of these two is an agenda. So, let's get some money. Let's run server 10. Question is, oh, they're not going to be able to Lakshmi because... Oofda. 1. Yeah, you still gotta... It's not enough, buddy. Unless it's a domestic sleepers. You're gonna have to click something else. J how. Right? Not sure what they're doing right now. Interesting. Interesting that they wouldn't grab the second Estelle. I guess that they had to get the agenda. Mm-hmm. And we'll go ahead and trash Lakshmi. Is it the agenda they're worth? Worth X points, yeah. So we gotta deal with that. Again, Scrubber doing work. We should not be anywhere near in this game, but Scrubber has just been so gross for us this whole time. Between the Scrubber and the Bad Pub, just making it easy for us to contest everything. I think it's 2 Turtlebacks, Nestel Moon. It's a good place to be. And I think what we want to do is money up, Deja back the En Passant and the Blackmail, and go again. Let's draw once, let's inject money up, and drop a RDI. So now they know. They're going to have to commit more ice to RDI, which isn't going to make a difference. I think they know exactly how doomed they are, and they're just prolonging their own problems. But we'll give them the question mark, see if they can pick up the pace just a little bit. This is probably going to be our last game before a quick intermission. Then we're going to come back and we're going to play Blues Ruse, the Blue Sun, classic Blue Sun plus traps, which you can't really have more fun than that in America. So new ice, thing behind it. Frenzing back. What are we frenzing? Tech startup and tech startup. Interesting. So let's Deja Blackmail. Blackmail into 12. And let's get rid of his tech startups. Oh, I didn't need to trash Clone Suffrage because it was behind ice. It would never have done anything. That was foolish of me. I have made another blunder. Just misplay after misplay. They're desperate for something to turn off this current, and I don't know what it is. We'll make him pop Jackson, get that out of the way. Yep. Aiming's good. The only hope is that they lost some agendas, so they would end up needing to target those before the friends' turtlebacks. A weird choice. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's not going to be turtlebacks. He's going to grab something better. I mean, you would grab friends, Stell, I think. Yeah, there we go. Friends, and one of these is an agenda. Grab that one too. Friends, Lakshmi. Weird choices. Weird choices. We'll draw once. Wait, why did I lose a click? Oh, I'm on my turn. Oh, finally. Thank God. We'll drop one more, though. So Sulset plus Scrubber should be just a concession at that point. Yeah, we've only got one Blackmail in the bin, one Enfasan. You have one Hacktivist there. I kind of want to go grab it just to get rid of the chance that they biotic something out and then arc lockdown. Ah, there we go. Sure. So what we'll do is we will Deja for Hacktivist meeting. Play that real quick. They had more than enough time to res there. We'll Deja for... Oh. Woof. That one's gonna get through. So we won't let them know that we have the third Deja in hand. We'll hope they're trying to score out something big. But I have a feeling that's a Lakshmi. Although I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Vitruvius. Sure. Sure, you can have that. You've committed too much ice. And we'll grab a Hacktivist. There we go. So I think I may have made a big mistake by not Dejaing and playing this Hacktivist, giving them one whole turn. But I'm hoping. What are they doing? Install, disconnect, reconnect. They're bouncing all around. I don't know if they're checking their deck. How many friends have we had to endure this game? I think this is the third one. This is the third friends that we're saying. Hey, Snowbound. Welcome back. Thank you. Repeat viewer, everyone. Snowbound. We are struggling through an Estelle Moon deck current war. Let's see if they go ahead and res everything on their turn, or if they actually pass the turn. Yeah. Sure. There's a current. So we know that's not an agenda. So let us run server 16, which is a turtlebacks, and pay $1 real to kill it. There we go. Oh, we should have played slums, but there we go. Alright, now we're in good shape. Now, I think we finally have time to actually click up for money. It's just been this crazy back and forth all game. I've kept currents active. They've had to they've had to work harder than ever to get their stuff to stick. Just the 2 Estelle Moons that they got off for some kind of value right at the beginning have really just seen them through this whole game. I'm hoping that that I can just have one turn off. Maybe they'll purge viruses or something. They're not going to purge viruses. But maybe they can do that. We can have a turn off. Yeah. Snowbound is awesome. You can critique my play. I made so many players. Excuse me. So many play errors in the very first game. Just don't watch the video. It's painful. My opponent kept offering me take backs. I'm like, nope. I need to learn to do it myself. And this game's been a lot tighter, except for a really bad Salset Slums mistake. But let's click for money. Click for money. Inject, which lost us a MK Ultra that I don't know that we care about. And let's get an Obelisk down and end the turn. So I'm feeling good about this. We can same old Blackmail, en passant R&D, and get some good things happening. That should basically lock things up. We know that this isn't an agenda because they... Yeah, rotation's going to be a long time, Snowbound, so if you're waiting until rotation to buy in, it's going to be a bit. I think that there's never been a better time to play Netrunner. The degenerate decks all mostly went away. Estelle Moon is... Oh dear. Folks, we're having some connectivity issues with Jinteki itself. I hope that we don't actually lose the service. Yeah. Our opponent says, getting wavy out there on them interwebs, huh? Sorry, all this net running's clogging up all the tubes. Thank you, Senator Ted Stevens. Rotation is not after next pack, because there are 2 packs left in this cycle, and then the entire next cycle is going to have to go through. And then the first pack of the cycle after that is when the Data and Destiny series rotates, except for the core set. So you're looking at, considering the next data pack drops in a few days, so just the pack after that, you're looking at 8 packs before rotation. So, oh, okay, Hip Hop. So we will start the turn. Drop a same old, and we will blackmail into that mess. This should just let us right through. Continue, get goosed by a Jackson most likely. Trubius, I will grab that. That was definitely worth the same old thing. Let us click for... Let's click for 4 credits. There we go. So next turn we can I've Had Worse to fill our hand back up, look for some goodies. We are desperately seeking a Blackmail or a same old thing so that we can blackmail en passant into R&D, which is the grossest play that you can make in modern Most Wanted list 1.2 right now. It was a gross play before, but is it not? NetJogging saying that that's not true, that it's not the... Is rotation in 2 packs? Rotation happens when the next one after Mars, the first pack after Mars drops, that's when the oldest set goes away, the oldest one. Yeah, Red Sands we're on right now, Snowbound says. So the first pack of the cycle after Red Sands. Ah, okay. Excellent. All right then, yeah. I am corrected. Thank you for getting that right for me, Net Jogging. Really appreciate it. We have just a few packs left in this cycle, and then we will be good to go on rotation. That's not a super hand. I've had worse again. Okay, great. We can blackmail in. We will go into server 12. Basically, we have to check everything. So we'll go in here. I don't want to give up an agenda and have it be one biotic labor away from winning. We'll grab that Vitruvius, which clears their current, and we will gamble. When did they play? But we have 2 blackmails in the heap right now. We need to get a trope down to shuffle those back in. Our opponent is commiserating with us about the quality of Netrunner play back then. We're probably going to have to let that one go, but I think we're being rused, and that 18 is the real one. Let's run first click on server 18. I suppose... I mean, it can't be a Fairchild because we can click through it. If they don't res it, we're going to en passant it. Just to be extra mean. Oh, God. The one piece of ice I didn't want it to be. I can just MK Ultra through it. Yes. Yes. MK Ultra. Thank you. And inject from way earlier in the game. I had forgotten. Pay 2. And get rid of it forever. And we will gain a credit. Drop a cast, gain a credit. So, I don't know. It's getting a lot closer. But it being 2 to get past a single architect, not the worst. Wow. That's incredible. Well, let's see what they do. I don't want this game to get away from me. It's been a long, tough game. I need that last blackmail so I can en passant through R&D and go. I don't know if I'm not drawing enough or what I need to be doing better. But Net Jogging, do you know what the next place is after we're done with Mars? Ooh. Let's go. Alright, no fetching of Estelle Moon for you. That's the last Jackson. I think. We can run this Jackson. We trash it for free, so that's going to force the pop. And that'll be the end of all the friends in high places that we have to face this game. And we have the en passant blackmail combo ready. We are all set. So, let's start. Let's run Jackson. Sir, 20 times they have played a thing against me. Not great. Force the pop. If they don't pop, we'll exile it. Should be any second now. Come on, Jackson. Yes. Okay. I mean, they're running out of cards. Biotic Labor, Friends, ELP. Yep. So that means Archives is a dry socket. So let's play a trope. Run server 19. And let's keep them honest, kids. Let's keep them honest. Nothing fancy. Eli, ooh, that's a pretty Eli 1.0. Yeah. I don't like the meme going around that Snowbound says they're trying to hype L5R before announcing what they're doing with Android. Legend of the Five Rings is the new LCG they're working on. I'm very disappointed in the meme going around that L5R is the stealth Android 2.0. That's going to be what they're doing going forward. I hope not. I really enjoy the Android universe, and I do not care about the 5 white dudes on their design team who are making an Asian-themed game. Yep. I hope so. I really do. Let's see if I can just mill them. So let's see, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 accounted for. Yeah. Yep. Snowbound is confident that they are not complete idiots over at Fantasy Flight. So we're going to be super nice to our opponents. Give them a take-back-see to manipulate some counters on their cards. See if they can get... No free rides on the Lakshmi Smart Fabrics chain. Alright, we got everything sorted out now. We're all set on Server 21's business. Alright, so we're going to take our clicks. We're going to blackmail R&D, which is juicy, I am sure. See if we can just win. We'll see two. We'll see a biotic labor, and that's game. Oofta. Close. Alright, so that is 90 or so minutes of good old Val. Good old Val getting business done, getting that blackmailing taken care of. We're going to take a quick intermission, and then we will be right back. The mic was indeed muted up until now. It should be coming in loud and clear. Give me a hell yeah if you can hear the words coming out of my mouth as of now. How do we feel about the audio we got going? Yeah, hell yeah. Nope. There we go. And we had some music. I don't know what happened to it. Let's see if I can find it. Well, there's not going to be any music for the second half then, apparently. Let's take a look real quick here. Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna do the second half without audio or without musical accompaniment. But yeah, this is Blues Ruse deck. The hard-hitting news is a weird call. I think this deck doesn't really struggle to tag people too much. Punitive Counterstrike being a 3 of is pretty ballsy. But yeah, graft, government takeover. You can graft the government takeover into your hand and then fill your hand with snares. It's amazing. So we're gonna give this a few spins. We're gonna let people know we are live streaming, and let's see if we can get government takeover sniped from our hand, even though we don't want to. So what do people like more? Do you like corping or running more? I know a lot of people think, or a lot of people say running is more fun. But I honestly think being the corp is more fun, even though the runners are slight favorites in general. I'm a fan of just I like the corpse, you know? I like the flavor of them a lot more than the runners. The runners are just kind of meh. You know, hopefully someone will pop in. We can see over here we got CZ Cuckoo, who does not want to be on stream, apparently. But we will hope for the best and see if we can get ourselves an opponent otherwise. Let's take another look at the cam here, see if we can clean up this blue screen just a bit. Oh, that's the wrong way. Oh, and we have ourselves an opponent. Green screen looks a little better. So let's see what Laker has in store. Leela. Ugh. But we do have a government takeover in our opener. I don't love this. Jeez. None of this says end the run. Well, let's see what we can do. 2 Jacksons is not great. Let's get that over HQ, that in HQ, and gain a credit. It's still not enough to res both, but hopefully that'll help. Leela doesn't love running, but she will snipe when she can, and hopefully she doesn't pick an agenda. We're pretty... Come on. Well, here comes the siphon. Well, there's no agenda they can hit. They see the hard-hitting news. They know they can't trash the Chrysium. But we can't punish that run. There's nothing we could do there. Let's go. There we go. It's the best we can do right now. We can threaten enough finally. I don't think Fansight's going to do any good for them. It's just, we need to money up. That was just the worst opener we could have had, especially against Leela, coughing up a 3-pointer right at the beginning. What? Discard 2 or draw 4? I will absolutely draw 4. Thank you. Ah, perfect. So, we will hedge. We'll put down a snare, and we will MCA your film critic and end the turn having pitched to Jackson. This has turned around quite well. Yep. Let us put that in a new remote. Draw 2. And we will gain a credit. We'll throw out 1 punitive. We'll throw out the high risk. And we will end our turn. So this Jackson should get him running. We'll see if they... that was the turn. All right. We'll pick that snare back up. Isn't that nice? We will throw a Veritas down on Jackson. We will gain a credit, discard the other punitive, and end the turn. We can always consulting visit for it if we desperately need it. We're going to draw 4 again. That was a weird... All right. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to play all them cards next turn. All the money coming in. Mando. Ready? Hedge fund. Restructure. IPO. And we will discard. Veritas doesn't end the run, and they don't run unless they care. So we'll do that, and we will respect... We'll respect the rumor mill that might not be coming, but hopefully not coming, but we'll see. So let's put... Man, I think I should just keep snares in my hand forever. Because they're on this gang sign Leela? Yeah. Alright. And yeah, we're at 30. They're at 5. They can't really run without getting hard hitting, and if they hard hitting, they lose. And we have our 7 strength sentry about to happen. Yeah. Yep. Oh, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Now I just need an agenda to score, and they will die. Yeah, this is unbelievably good. 3 snares, they have a gang sign, and 2 HQIs. They die if I score an agenda. Perfect. That's everything I could ever want. We will shuffle. We'll thin out. We'll thin things out just a bit here. And we'll get a punitive back just in case. We'll install that in server 2. And we will advance once. And the turn. Man, these are all great cards. I almost am ready to throw this boom out. No. No, I'm going to throw the consulting visit because that's what we would consult for. Yeah, and the great thing is boom is trashable. So now... Oh. This is perfect. They die as soon as... They die on my turn. Aww. So we will discard Scorch, Mother Goddess, and restructure. So that... Okay. I think I killed him. I think I killed him here. Because they access 3 cards each time. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yep. Yes! Haha! So, we had a great opponent. And we will go ahead and leave the game. That's interesting that they would use this instead of Fisk. It's interesting. But let's go ahead and get a new game going. We are still live streaming. And we are the Corp. We're on Ulkron's Blues Ruse. Hopefully he doesn't get a ping and come and yell at us for making bad plays. But if you're out there, glad you're still brewing and we're getting good decks out of it. So So who's your favorite corp or sub-corp out there? I fell in love with Blue Sun the first time I saw it. Just the idea that you could res stuff and pick it up off the table and rearrange it. It's just been super powerful, and that curtain wall oversight interaction makes it just even better to just shoot past them in money. But hopefully we'll grab an opponent here in just a minute or two, and get to show off more of their deck. Hey, Dane. So they've got a deck. What are we up against? An Andy. Andy. This is a great hand. We're gonna keep this. So we're gonna go Hedge, Mother Goddess on HQ, and Colossus on R&D. End the turn. Next turn we'll get a Mausolus. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's this. Nexus Andy, huh? Alright. Snowbound was apparently involved in the original prison deck of White Tree, back when it was a Glacier deck with NAPD. So that is awesome. Yeah, a lot of people loathe prison decks, and Smokestack and Tanglewire are gross most of the time. Let's see here. Let's go. Let's double stack R&D, because they're going to outmoney us real quick. So we're going to need to go pretty fast here. But next turn we'll be able to draw up with Jackson and hopefully have some good times going. So we're going to keep an eye on what Andy's up to. I don't know how we kill her exactly. Because they're just going to outmoney us. We have to find the good cards early. Because our traces aren't going to be worth anything. Wow. Yeah. Nexus Andy doing Nexus Andy things. Let's get Jackson down. Draw 2. Draw 2 more. Alright. Let's get rid of Veritas and end the turn. I don't know that you pop Jackson here. Yeah. We'll let him into archives. That's not going to hurt anybody. Okay, so here's the snare. Snares don't trace, so that's awesome. Let's go that over server 1, a little emergency action, and gain a credit, I think. No, Jackson draw. All right. I don't know. I think Punitive Counter-Strike 3 is probably the right number, just to make sure you always have it, but I would almost always rather have it be a dedication ceremony in most cases. Not sure what's going on their end. I feel like the start of their turn should be pretty pedestrian. I need an MCA informant bad. Get it on the supplier, and that should just kill him. I guess we could dig for it. Yeah, we got to dig for it. No MCA informant. All right. Great. Well, let's get a high-risk investment in server 1. And we will discard down. I'm hoping that my terrible play of just overwriting the Jackson instead of using it will end up paying off. I don't think it will. Charlie Xavier keeping an eye on us in this game. Yeah, I got to get this scored so that they can't outmoney me. And then I just need to keep 5 ahead of them. Mongoose and Clippy, huh? All right, let's tax them out. Here we go. That's going to cost him a credit. And that's going to cost him 3 credits. 4 credits total. I was not expecting him to have both breakers like that, but so it goes, and that's one of the ones I really wanted. We'll add that back to our hand. It's Mando. Come on, MCA informant, show your face. Let's put Merumati on HQ, gain a credit, and install... We'll end the turn. Yeah, they've got all the drip economy on. I don't know how I win this without somehow getting an all-seeing eye online. It's just a matter of time. Meh? Yeah. All right. We're going to go credit, restructure. Get rid of that. Well, okay. Wow, yeah, that thing's a nightmare for them to break. Man, what do you pitch here? Probably the arms factory, because that's a little too cute by half. We'll leave a snare in there. Get that Veritas. We get that Mausolus into Veritas, and hopefully create a scoring remote. What are they? How much link do they have? They're still only on 2 link, huh? Let's see if we can goose them. We'll install advance this here cerebral overwriter next turn. Yeah, we screwed up pretty bad, and I'm not quite sure where. Probably in not really digging for MCA informant. Taking care of the supplier early would have been... Let's see here. A zoo, huh? All right. Seems good. So they have their whole breaker suite. So we will make that immeasurably expensive for them to break. I think that's only 3, 4, 5. You gonna let me gain 2? Are you gonna let me gain 2? I think you have to let me gain 2. So they're going to continue. And they jack out. Wow. Fairy. Okay. So we got them to blow a dirty laundry and a fairy. And they're going to have to pay out the nose. 4, 5, 6, 7 for this Mausolus. Mm-hmm. Goose! Oh! Goose! Oh, no. Oh, if I had bounced this, I could have hard hitting them to death. Oh, man. Oh, well. So what are they getting each turn? 2 cards, 2 credits, 4 credits, 5 credits, 6 credits, 7 credits, 8 credits. They have 8 drip. So we're not taxing them out of anything. Ever. I'm gonna concede here. I have no outs. Yeah. Without MCA informant, there just isn't anything I can do against that. So I will go ahead and dip out, and hopefully we'll find a game that's more interesting to watch. All right, we got Dane. Dane is back. Welcome back. Send. Oh, Dane has left the game. Guess we can give that one more try. Let's see if we can get a opponent who... All right. Looks good. We got Reg Key as our opponent. Let's rock and roll. More Andy Sucker. Or not Andy Sucker, it's Nexus Andy is what they're doing now. That's what the kids are doing. We got 2 pieces of ice that I can't really afford to res both of. A snare that we can't pay for. A trap that they can kill. And no good econ right off the bat. This is way sexier. So we're going to go Veritas on HQ, Colossus on R&D, smack a hedge fund. See if we can do something with that. We can't res both still, but we got more econ coming. And they're trying to set up. We'll see what their sneaky plans are. We need another piece of ice on archives pretty quick here. That'll work, kind of. Let's draw once. Let's go hedge. And we'll throw that in a new server. So they're drawing up. We need to land some brain damage pretty quick here. Veritas is honestly pretty porous. Mammon and E-Strike. Okay. So, let's see what we can do here. Let's start with restructure. Draw one. And... yikes. Gain a credit, I guess. We're going to give them a bad pub and... oh, no, they're a long way from trashing that. Yeah, wow. Anarch sure gamble for them. Desperado goes away. Legwork goes away. Legwork's an interesting card to have in there. We'll go ahead and overwrite with Jackson. We will throw a Chrysium on HQ since we've already seen one legwork, and money up with IPO. And hopefully that'll see us through. 23 credits seems enough. Sec testing, not great. Running Jackson, huh? Let's get back the good money. Let's get back the good stuff. Whoops. So this is a nasty trap. I think our opponent thinks that we're on... what? Oh, right. Money. I think our opponent thinks we're on something like Mausolus that they can get through with a little bit of work. They have no way to break this. These are all going to fire. Every one of them. Seems good. We're absolutely going to res that. I will gain 2. You will lose 2. And we will boost the strength by 2. Make this a decent trace. And they could still hit that snare. That would be fantastic. Yeah. They see the Chrysium. They see the Veritas. It's super annoying to break. Let's just kill him. So that's 4. They're at 11. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that should keep them nice and broke. So we'll throw an agenda in server 3. We'll go... we can't go below 4 credits. We desperately need a piece of ice on archives as soon as possible. I'm not sure what what the plan is from here. I don't know how they got back up to 7 already. We're going to go credit, credit, credit. What an amazing turn, kids. Definitely that's the best way to spend your time as a corp. Temujin Archives. There we go. All of the money, because I can't find a 4th piece of ice in a deck that has 15 of them. 15 ice. And I've seen 3. Oh, boy. Let's draw. Get an ice on Archives. Gain a credit. Let's throw out that punitive. What? Oh. Huh. So this will cost them 4 to gain 2. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh jeez. So now we'll make them have to actually dig up their cards. Yep. I forgot that they can do that. Let's see here. Deal him 3 net damage then. I think that's what we're looking at. And then we can punitive for something even grosser. Hey, Bridges. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We are trying not to die against Andy. We are failing miserably. So that's going to cost them 3 to get through, which I don't know. Yeah, probably makes it correct. Yeah, we're just having a rough time of it right now. They're able to get in pretty easily to R&D, and we are juicy with agendas. They know what they're doing. I don't know how they got to 22 credits again. It's absurd. Let's go credit, 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 end the turn. We're not going to ruse them. No ruses today, but maybe they run HQ and they see a snare. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a second Veritas on HQ, and that should keep their Mongoose out. They have paperclip in the bin? They do. They have Clippy there, so that's not a tax at all. We're going to put that on HQ. Credit, credit. There we go. So let's make them pay for it. It's not cheap. 4, 5 to get in. So 5's a hefty tax. Do we lose here? No, we don't lose here. So we will let them in there. I think. Yeah, 4 credit tax to get into HQ. And we can just straight up lock them out after next turn. But they just have so much money off that Desperado. And, ugh. All right, credit, credit, credit. They are not playing connections, it looks like. So we will end the turn. I think we can get this Veritas to at least keep them out of HQ for a while. Yeah, it's 5 to break with Mammon, 5 to break with Mongoose. Yeah, I don't know how we got in this hole, but we need money badly, and they have more than us by a lot. So we'll make them... What are they going to same old into? Legwork? I guess they can same old E-Strike, keep that active. We'll go credit, credit, credit. There we go. This is terrible. I just feel like a punching bag. And just thank God my deck is holding up, but I'm seeing IPOs and restructures when I'm supposed to be seeing sure gambles. I will duck this siphon. So we have got to find ourselves one of our 3 hedge funds that are in our deck that our poor R&D refuses to cough up. Because that will let us burst out of siphon range. What are they femming? I mean, that was a waste of a fem, because they can just break it normally. They could have put the fem somewhere else. All right. Well, it looks like we're not gonna continue against an opponent like that. But do have yourselves a great evening. That should wrap up the games we're gonna play tonight, and hopefully you will join us on Monday for more games. Once again, I'm Dell at ANR Lizzie on Twitter for Sofa Justice Warriors. Thank you so much. Have a great night.